Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and today I wanted to show you how I am beginning 2 small journals from the Vintage Love digital kit from Shabby Art Boutique. These are made from the pages toward the end of the letter size pages part of the kit, where there are two designs on the page. And what I did was I printed those all out, and then I fed them back through and printed some of the solid pages on the back. And so let me show you each one that I've kind of started here. I decided how to put together my pages. I have used 4 sheets in this one and 3 in this one. So let's see, how can I show you? This cover has, this would be the front and the back of the journal. I have rounded all the corners and inked around with my tea dye distress ink. So that's the front and back, and then the inside has this just a very faint pattern, almost like mildewed paper is what it looks like. The next page that I chose was this one, and I decided to fold it up so that it would be shorter than the other pages and have a pocket in each side. So I place this in next, and I'm going to have it kind of right in the middle. Then this page is next, and then this page. When you're selecting what to put together, you just want things that look nice together, and kind of think about leaving some pages that don't have designs on them so that you can put pockets and ephemera on the page, and maybe leave a page like this open for writing. So that's the first one. I'll just flip through it. This is the short page. So I can decorate this side, and then when it flips over, it'll have a pocket here. And here's the other one. I selected a plain pattern for the front so I can use lots of lace and things on it. It opens up to the same pattern but larger inside. This is my one that I folded up the edge, and I made sure that it didn't cover up this design here, and I'll have some things that I tuck in the pocket on this side. There's my short page. Okay, so that's how these are kind of laid out. Whenever I did these are 5 by 7, and whenever I did my heart garland, I think I told you that I made sure that it wouldn't go larger than 5 by 7 so that I could take the hearts and use them on the cover or on a page in the journal. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to decorate these, and I may do something like that. I kind of like my heart garland like it is, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So now that I've showed you this, and I've cut out all of my ephemera, I'm going to start putting these journals together. And I think I'm going to wait until the end to sew them together, and I will just use the technique where I use my floss, embroidery floss or something like that, or tiny ribbon, and poke 3 holes and thread it through and tie my ribbon inside. I think I'll wait till the end to do that because it's a little easier to decorate without having to put it together first, since these are small. Now when I cut these pages out, then when you fold them all together, the pages that are on the inside stick out past this edge. So I trimmed it so that everything is even on the edge and nothing hangs out from the inside. I think that's all I need to tell you right now, and I'm gonna sign off here for a minute and get busy on these, and then I'll continue the video with the some of the pages down on here that I can show you. So I'll be back soon. Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and I am wanting to show you a journal, a small journal that I made from the Vintage Love digital kit from Shabby Art Boutique. If you remember, I made a beautiful heart garland, and this is another project from that same kit. I have another small journal that I'm going to make. I couldn't get them both done today, so I thought I would break it down into 2 separate videos, which is probably better because that makes them shorter and easier to watch. The first part of this video, I showed you the papers that I was going to use, and so this is the first journal. What I did on the cover was a collage of papers from the kit, some words from the kit, some lace and pearls. This lace here is wide, and I put it on first and let it hang over the edge, and then put my papers on top of it. This part here was already printed on the sheet. This part was all blank. I've added a bow out of recycled silk, and on my pear clip I have placed some pink sparkle ribbon, some lace with the word cherished, a little bit of bling, and 2 charms, leaves, and a key. My dog was bugging me. I had to get him settled. Okay, and what I did was I have ripped some fabric and used it as a tie for my closure. And I glued, the first thing I did was glue the fabric ribbon that I cut around the outside of the journal. And on the back here, I just added a heart to help hold it in place, so that when you untie this, it stays attached to the journal. Okay, so I'm going to untie it here, and we'll start to look through the journal. I feel like I'm struggling somehow with these journals. I don't know if I'm losing my touch or what. It's stressing me out more than normal to put these together, and so I hope this will inspire you anyway. Okay, I'm going to open it up, and on the inside front cover, I added some vintage music for the background. I ripped it and inked it. Made a pocket from this pretty shape here. Added some cheesecloth, a little bit of music, a heart, a rose that were fussy cut from the kit, and the words "Endless Love." And I used a little bling on the ends of the words. I added a couple of items, tags inside the pocket. I just wrapped some lace around the top here and added some bling. And I print my papers with decorative back on the back so that the tags are pretty to write on the back. There were several of these little tags and things like this that made like a little booklet, and so I've included one of these, and it can be written on the inside. I took this one page here and folded it up by about a third to make a shorter page and with a pocket in it. So it has a pocket on this side and plain on this side. So I decorated the pocket by putting a piece of my cotton lace across and some other little trim. And I did a collage of the forever heart, a little ticket with this sweet little girl, a bow that's fussy cut out, and bling in the knot, on the knot of the bow. And inside the pocket, I've just placed some tags, or journal cards, I guess you'd call them. And then this is one of those little tags that opens up. And this page flips over, and I took this collage that I cut out, fussy cut out from the kit, and glued it on at an angle on the three sides so that it would make a pocket. Inside the pocket is a tag with a little piece of that ripped fabric at the top, and a little bit of bling on the heart. On this page, this is the flap on a very decorative envelope that I made using my Cricut machine. And I've got the rest of the envelope on the back side here as a flip out. So I thought that was just beautiful to use this lacy looking flap on this page. It's all glued down. And I put a collage on it of music, notes, some lace, some of the ripped pink paper, the You and Me heart, and this is a little flower that I made from using these three hole punches, 3 different sizes, and then I just kind of turned up the edges and glued them on there to make a little bit of a 3-dimensional flower with a pearl in the center. And down here I used the paper that I had punched this flower out of and made a small pocket out of it with some pearls down the edge and one of our little tags that opens up inside. The next page has the envelope, the rest of the envelope, and it flips out. But before I do that, I want to show you I decorated the back side of the envelope with this paper from the kit, and I just folded down the corner of it so that it can flip up for some writing space. And under this, I have made a little pocket with some lace and the word sweethearts, and a ticket, and a journal card inside. And now this opens up, and inside the envelope is a larger journal card from the kit. And then I used my ripped fabric to go behind this large ticket. And underneath the envelope, then I decorated the page with a belly band going horizontal with a heart glued on it, just on the band. And then this slides out and opens up for journaling. On this page, this right here was printed on the page, and I wanted to leave plenty of room for writing on this page, and so I just added some of the ripped fabric and the words, "Be Still My Heart," with some bling. And then I made a hidden paper clip out of one of those tags that opens up. And I lined it with the music paper, if you can see. And there's a hidden paper clip in there. And this way, there's plenty of room for writing here, but also this can clip on and pictures or whatever can be added. This photograph is also from the kit. And on this side, I've left this page totally for writing, and I have the back side of the hidden paper clip with the photograph stuck in. On this page, I stole one of my little hearts off of my heart garland and used it on this page and made it into a pocket. So this was decorated in our previous video. If you watched it, it tells you how I did this. And so I just applied glue on this bottom part so that I could put this large tag down in the heart pocket. I just tied a piece of ribbon at the top, and I let it stick up over the top of the book. That's the center of the book, and you can see where I have sewn it together with some very narrow satin ribbon. This pink checkered page, I just added a pocket. That was one of the cutouts from the kit, and I did have to cut it down some. And I didn't do it had a part where you could fold it under and make the pocket thicker, but I did not do that. I just glued down the three sides and placed in the pocket this postcard and journal card. On this page, I made a belly band out of some cardstock that I had left over from cutting things down, and I covered it with a piece of my cotton lace. And on each end, I wanted to do something to decorate it, and I ended up ripping one of my little tickets in two, and I have the flowers at the top and the little girl with the word "sweet" at the bottom. And this is an old-timey camera ephemera from the kit. Under the belly band, I've placed a journal card and also one of the file folders in the kit. On this page, I decided to use some leftover paper I had and just cut an angle pocket and decorated it with some lace and one of the hearts fussy cut, the word "Kiss Me," and a little bling. And inside the pocket, I placed this tag, which had this piece with it to make a pocket in the tag. And I've added a tag inside. And then this is one of the tags that opens up. I really like these. I could have cut them apart and made wide tags. I didn't. I let them fold over. And then one of the hearts. And this is the other side of the paper that I used and folded up by a third for a shorter page and a pocket on this other side. I used one of the large tickets with that same sweet little girl, and I just glued on 3 sides to make a side pocket. And inside I've placed a journal card and a tag. On this side is where I have my pocket on that page, and I decorated it by using this shape here and then using the words "Love Happens" and some bling. Inside the pocket I've placed a journal card or a tag, one of these tags that opens up for journaling space, and then a vintage photograph from the kit. On the back here, when I cut out this piece from the kit, I left a little bit on the edge here so that I could make a flap. I wanted it to, I did 2 of them like that, and so I wanted to be able to put this in, turn the flap under, and glue it down so that this would flip out. So here's the beautiful lady, and this flips out for writing space. And then I glued this, was one of the pages from the kit, and I cut it down, ripped the edges, and glued it down. Used the words "hugs and kisses" with some bling. So you have writing space here and a little down in here. I trimmed this inside back cover with my cotton lace and the pink sparkly ribbon. So that's my first journal. Let's see, I think I called them romantic, I don't know. I forgot what I called the journal, but I'll have it in the title. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I always feel like I could do more in decorating, more unique features, and different kind of flip outs and pockets and everything. But I think this turned out very pretty, and sometimes when you keep things fairly simple, they're less intimidating to work on, and the people who receive them are more apt to feel at ease to write in them and enjoy. So in the next day or 2, I will finish up the other journal and share it with you. And so I hope you've enjoyed this video and will be inspired to make something from the Vintage Love digital kit. It is a beautiful kit with so many elements to it and so many possibilities. After the second journal, I have this thought that I'd like to make a master board and make some bookmarks or tags, and put some fancy trim at the top for bookmarks to either use in journals in the future or give to friends for Valentine's Day, or maybe if I buy a book for someone, put one inside. So anyway, thanks for watching, and remember, every day is a gift. Find the joy in every day. This brings me joy, even though I felt a little stressed about it today. I don't really know why, but I do enjoy my work in here. Sometimes, I'm sure you've noticed too, sometimes you have to get so much stuff out around you that it gets crowded and it gets kind of crazy. And so I've kind of straightened everything up so that I can work on the next journal. And but to gather all this stuff out, I have to get out. Just seems like I have to get out every box in the whole room and root through it and find what I want to use, and it gets kind of overwhelming. But anyway, that's just the nature of the beast, I think. If we're going to make these, we have to have lots of stuff to work with. So have a good evening, and I'll see you soon.